Okay, so I'm not going to derive these for you. I'm just going to give you the formulas, and it's a sum as a product. So you have sine alpha plus sine beta equals 2 sine alpha plus beta over 2 cosine alpha minus beta over 2. Okay, so that's the sum of a sine plus a sine. And then sine alpha minus sine beta. So it's really the difference, I guess, but they just lump them all together. 2 sine alpha minus beta over 2 cosine alpha plus beta over 2. Then we have a cosine alpha minus cosine beta, which is negative 2 sine alpha plus beta over 2 sine alpha minus beta over 2. So you might see some patterns here, at least some similarities in the formulas. Do note, though, that this one has a negative sign there. Okay, so just point that out for you. Minus 2. Okay, and then we've got one more, of course, a cosine alpha plus cosine beta, which is going to equal 2 cosine alpha plus beta over 2. I don't remember these. I always have to look them up. Cosine alpha minus beta over 2. Okay, so we have a sum or difference, really, on this side, adding or subtracting either two sines or two cosines, and then over here, these all are products. Okay, so it's called sum to product. So they're called the sum to product formulas. So you might say, well, why are we doing this? We didn't even derive it. There's one derivation in the book you can look at if you want. I'm just not going to do it on this video. What was I going to say about that? What we use these for, in part, is to practice some things. Like we want to be able to look at a long, complicated formula, identify it, and see where alpha goes, where beta goes, and how to manipulate that formula, okay? So it's a process, like you have to have a bigger picture of what's going on. And then sometimes, it might be confusing, like which formula you're going to use. So you have to learn how to use these so that you can learn to identify some of that. That's really the purpose, I think, to using these. We can also, of course, do some things with exact values and other things as well. But the left side is either addition or subtraction, and the right side then is a product. Now, you might have a question, well, what if I wanted to take a sine plus a cosine, or a cosine minus a sine or something? Well, we just don't have those here. So, I mean, it's not that they couldn't be created, but we just don't have them in this format right here. Okay? So, I'll stop.